How to calculate your personal net worth. Like a pro. 1. Do you ever feel like calculating your net worth is a job for financial gurus and millionaires? Like it's some complicated formula that only people in slick suits in the city are supposed to understand? Well, that's a myth, and today we're busting it for good. It's easy to feel lost, or even a little intimidated by your finances. You're told to save more, spend less, and invest wisely. But how do you actually measure your progress? How do you know if you're winning the game? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a super simple, step-by-step way to figure out your net worth like a pro. By the end of this, you'll have one of the most powerful numbers in your financial life at your fingertips, and you'll finally have a real benchmark to track your journey to financial freedom. 2. What is net worth and why is it your financial superpower? Alright, let's start with the absolute basics. What even is net worth? You've heard the term thrown around, but the concept is incredibly simple. Your net worth is everything you own minus everything you owe. That's it. It's the single number that gives you a crystal clear snapshot of your financial health at this very moment. The formula is just total assets, total liabilities, your net worth. Think of it like this. Your income is your grade in a single class. But your net worth, that's your overall GPA. It's the cumulative result of every financial decision you've ever made. So why should you care? Because your net worth is the truest measure of your financial progress. It's not about how much money you make. I've seen people with huge incomes drowning in debt, their net worth deep in the red. And I've seen people with modest salaries who, through discipline, have built impressive positive net worths. Your income doesn't make you wealthy. What you do with it does. Tracking this number turns that vague, anxious cloud of money stuff into a clear, manageable game plan. It shows you if your assets are growing, if your debts are shrinking, and if you're actually on track to hit big goals, like buying a house or retiring comfortably. It's the difference between wandering in the financial dark and navigating with a GPS. 3. The fun part, tallying up your assets. Okay, this is where we start building the first half of our equation, your assets. An asset is anything you own that has monetary value. If you could sell it for cash, it's an asset. We'll break it down into 4 simple buckets. First up, liquid assets. This is the easy stuff, cash or anything you can turn into cash quickly. Your current and savings account balances. Money market funds or fixed-rate bonds. Your emergency fund. Yes, this is a huge asset. The cash value of any life insurance policies. Just log into your accounts and grab the current numbers. Next, your investments. This is your wealth-building engine. Here, you'll list the current value of your retirement accounts, like a workplace pension, a SIPP, or an ISA. Any taxable brokerage accounts, often called general investment accounts, holding stocks, bonds, or ETFs. Employee stock options or crypto holdings. Again, just check your latest account statements for these values. The third bucket is real estate. For many people, this is their biggest asset. You'll want to include the current market value of your home, the value of any rental properties or holiday homes you own. A quick tip, be realistic here. Don't use the price you wish it was worth. Check a site like Rightmove or Zoopla for a ballpark estimate, but consider knocking a little off that to be conservative. Its true value is only what someone would actually pay for it today. Finally, we have COPA, personal property. This one can be tricky, so let's keep it simple. We're only talking about high-value items, not every t-shirt you own. We're looking for things like the resale value of your car, boat, or camper van, valuable jewelry, art, or other collectibles. Unless you've had these items appraised recently, just make a conservative, honest guess of what you could sell them for. Once you've got all that listed, add it all up. That's your total assets. 4. Facing the other side, your liabilities. Now for the other half of the equation, your liabilities. A liability is just a fancy word for debt. It's simply what you owe. I know looking at your debt square in the face can be intense, but trust me, this is an act of empowerment. Knowledge is power. We can break these down into a few categories. First, for homeowners, your jada, mortgage. This is the outstanding balance on the loan for your primary home and any other properties you own. Not the original loan amount, but what you still owe today. Next up, other big loans. This bucket includes the remaining balance on any car finance, all of your student loan debt. Yep, all of it. Any personal loans or business loans you have. Then there's credit card debt. This is a big one. You need to list the current balance on every single credit card. Don't guess. Log in and get the exact to-the-penny number. And finally, a catch-all for other debts. This could be anything from unpaid taxes to HMRC, medical bills, or even a loan from a family member. Be thorough. Be honest. The goal here is accuracy. Once you have every single debt listed, add them up. This grand total is your total liabilities. 5. The moment of truth, the calculation. You did it. You've gathered all your numbers. Now for the magic. Let's pull out that simple formula again. Total assets, total liabilities. Your personal net worth. Let's run through a quick example with our friend, Alex, who's 30. Here are Alex's assets. Current and savings, £15,000. Workplace pension, £50,000. Home, current market value, £300,000. Car, resale value, £12,000. Alex's total assets come out to £377,000. Now for Alex's liabilities: mortgage balance, £250,000, student loan, balance, £35,000, car finance, £7,000, credit card debt, £3,000. Alex's total liabilities add up to £295,000, so we take the assets £377,000, subtract the liabilities £295,000, and we get Alex's net worth, £82,000. See, it's just simple addition and subtraction to find the most important number in your financial life. Alright, are you ready to finally find out your own number and get that powerful financial snapshot we've been talking about? This is the perfect time to pause the video, grab a piece of paper, or open a simple spreadsheet and start plugging in your own numbers following the steps we just went through. And hey, if you're finding this helpful and you're ready to take charge of your financial life, hit that like and subscribe button. It tells me you're getting value and makes sure you don't miss out on future videos designed to help you master your money. 7. So you have your number. Now what? You've calculated your net worth. Whether that number is big, small, positive, or negative, take a second and feel proud. You just did something most people never do. You took a true, honest look at your financial reality. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. What if your number is negative? First, do not panic. A negative net worth just means your liabilities are bigger than your assets. This is incredibly common, especially for young people with student loans or a new mortgage. A negative net worth is not a life sentence. It's not a moral failure. It is simply your starting point. It's point A on your financial map, and the only thing that matters now is which direction you head next. If your net worth is positive, congratulations. That's awesome. But your work isn't done. This is your new baseline. The goal now is to make it grow. Your net worth statement is a dynamic tool. If you see that debt is what's holding you back, you now have proof that an aggressive debt payoff plan should be your top priority. It reveals your financial weak spots and your strengths, letting you plan your next move like a chess master. I recommend you calculate your net worth at least once a year. Doing it on New Year's Day or your birthday is a great annual tradition. This lets you track your progress, celebrate the wins, and tweak your strategy. 8. Calculating your net worth isn't some secret handshake for the rich. It's the first real step for anyone who wants to become a pro at managing their own money. It's the ultimate financial scorecard, and now you know exactly how to read it. You've busted the myth that this is complicated. You have the formula and you have the steps. You have everything you need to take control. This number is your starting line. From today forward, every pound you save, every debt you pay off, and every investment you make is a deliberate step toward building the financial future you deserve. Thanks for watching. Now go build that wealth.